Hi, my name is Mike Tidwell. I'm Executive Director of the Chesapeake Climate Action Network, and this summer we are celebrating our 10th anniversary. It's our 10th birthday. And to help celebrate, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I converted my house to clean energy and how I founded and got CCAN off the ground a decade ago. Let's go to my front porch where the story begins. The initial steps I took to form CCAN included, number one, converting my house almost entirely to renewable energy. I put solar electricity panels on the roof myself, solar hot water. I started heating my home with corn kernels, organically fertilized, locally grown corn kernels, planted a native plant garden in my front yard, became a vegetarian, eventually got a Prius. I mean, I'm obnoxiously, hideously green in my life, but that was the first thing I did. And then CCAN really got started when I started to have open houses, clean energy open houses, to invite people to come and see these changes I made in my home. We didn't even have a name for the organization, but I put out a notepad asking visitors to write down their name and email addresses, and quickly I had an email list of about 400 or 500 people after 2 or 3 open houses, and that's how the original email list, the original community of our network, Chesapeake Climate Action Network, began. Well, CCAN's very first office was my house. I literally had an office in a closet in my house. And that was in 2002. In 2004, we moved into the backyard shack, really, of one of our benefactors in Tacoma Park. It had no water, running water, and so we had to put a small heater in, space heaters, and we had to turn it all off at night, of course. And the next morning in the winter, we would come in, and our coffee left out on our desk the night before would be literally frozen. It'd be frozen coffee in our cups while we turned the space heaters on to get warm again. Well, CCAN's very first campaign was to pass a renewable portfolio standard, a clean electricity law, if you will, in Maryland. This was considered a really radical concept in the early 2000s, and now I'm happy to say there are about 30 states in the country that have followed Maryland's lead in adopting laws like this. Bill McKibben has told me and other people all over the country that the Chesapeake Climate Action Network is the best grassroots regional climate organization in the world, that there's no better regional group working on climate change from a grassroots perspective anywhere on any continent than the Chesapeake Climate Action Network, and that makes us feel pretty good. And honestly, I was hoping that CCAN would be out of business after 10 years, but we're not. There's still a need. We've grown, again, from me and a laptop by myself in my house to a staff of 15 with an office in Richmond and here in Montgomery County, Maryland. So we still got more to do at all levels, and it's time to get going. There are 2 things that people can do to help celebrate CCAN's momentous 10th birthday. Mark your calendar. September 29th, we're going to have a giant birthday celebration for you, for the supporters of CCAN. It's going to be at Rock Creek Park all afternoon on a Saturday, September 29th. Music, food, great networking, great company, badminton, volleyball, you name it, the ultimate picnic. Celebrate 10 years. Be there at Rock Creek Park, September 29th. Do what you do when anybody you know has a birthday. Make a special gift. Give to CCAN. Make a special gift now to help us keep going.